Our next guest company has emerged as one of the biggest players among the alternatives to traditional real estate agents. The property guys continue to rock the boat in the once calm but stagnant waters of Canadian real estate marketing. Before we get to them, though, we want to take a quick look at the tug of war over access to the lucrative multiple listing service known as MLS. The MLS website lists houses for sale across Canada. It's run by the Canadian Real Estate Association, or CREA. It was until recently the exclusive tool of realtors. But late last year, the Federal Competition Bureau ruled that the MLS system was unfairly restricting competition and pushing up prices for consumers. The Competition Bureau brokered a deal with CREA, allowing homeowners to pay only for the services they want from the real estate agents rather than a flat fee for a basket of services, some of which they might not want. The new agreement means sellers can now pay realtors and other companies like the property guys to simply post their homes on MLS. Homeowners can then choose to sell their house themselves and avoid paying for a full line of services from realtors. Ken LeBlanc is the president and CEO of PropertyGuys.com. Great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, Ken, this should have been a watershed moment for all of you in sort of the alternative parts of the real estate industry. How much has changed since this ruling? What's really different today?
You know what? A lot has changed actually in the real estate landscape for us. I mean, it's not I should say a walk in the park just yet. I mean, it's a $9 billion industry. We didn't expect the traditional real estate agencies to just kind of lay down and give us access without a little fight and a little struggle on our hands. Having said that, we're no different to battle. You know, we're not afraid of battles. PropertyGuys.com has been battling for 13 years now. We see roadblocks in front of us almost every day, and quite honestly, we have a couple options. We can either go through those roadblocks or go around them. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Ken, virtually no homes are sold in the format you like, this flat fee ID. I mean, it's got to be less than 5% today. What's it going to take to get an idea like this to get some traction? What is it that consumers hate about this or not understand about the opportunity?
I think, quite honestly, Kevin, the homeowners right now, today's homeowners are all just looking about options. They want choice. They are tired of paying the inflated, what we believe, inflated commission prices. So the shift is not going to come overnight. We realize that. We're still kind of the early adopter stage is just turning the page, quite honestly, for us. We like to believe that the next generation of homeowners and home buyers and sellers are going to see it the PropertyGuys.com way, and we're really excited where things are going. We're seeing incredible growth, month after month growth, both in listings, revenue for our franchise owners, and web traffic on our platform.
So in terms of kind of where you see the future, is a lot of your future growth, or the growth that you're seeing now, from people that would have paid the full freight through MLS but are now actually taking advantage of the ability to pick and choose? Because I would guess that you're sort of a full alternative to MLS. So are you getting much of that market?
We are getting. I wouldn't say much of that market. What we're seeing right now is about half of our customers, our homeowners, are opting into the MLS add-on package. It's not actually mandatory or part of our initial package. It's an add-on for them. So about half of them, they're opting into it right now. A lot of the consumers, a lot of our homeowners really like the fact that they can control the process. We're a flat fee-based system. Our franchise owners offer, in 106 franchise locations across the country. So it isn't something that overnight has switched our numbers. Our growth is based on the fact that our operators are doing an amazing job in the communities they're at, and they're growing individual locations one-off. So I wouldn't say this has been a game changer for us quite yet, but it's something that helps us build for the future.
What's your call on the real estate market over the next 5 years in Canada? So many consumers who are going to buy condos, sell or buy their home, have that question. Do you see much upside here, or is it because rates are going to be going up in that period, price of housing is going to be flat to down? What's the story?
We're seeing actually quite opposite of what CREA just released a couple of days ago as far as the value of the houses going down or staying flat. I mean, our homeowners are getting record prices for their homes. I think if we can help in the process, Kevin, over the next 5 years, help the homeowners maintain some of that equity in their home that they've built up over the years, I think we'll see a steady increase. It'll continue to be a seller's market, but I think both sellers and buyers will be able to enjoy both sides of that equation.
Now, you've compared your business model to Netflix, although that's a strictly online model these days. You do have a bricks and mortar presence, as you say, a franchise model. How much are you sort of a bricks and mortar operation versus a straight marketing operation?
Quite honestly, we are more of a Netflix than we are a traditional Blockbuster. We use technology to our benefit. That's how we offer services based that traditional agents would need to do. We don't drive around prospective home buyers and looking through properties. We use technology to help our home buyers and sellers negotiate online. So I would lean towards more on the Netflix side as far as of a virtual company. Having said that, we know real estate is local. We think it's imperative that our franchise owners are part of the community. It's our competitive advantage in this landscape as far as having people that are part of that community work their business every single day. So I see it more of a quasi, hybrid model moving forward.
So a flat fee basis is not going to be good for real estate brokers. This is just going to cut their income dramatically. I'm sure you're not getting much support from them.
No, we're not. We wouldn't expect to. We actually think it is kind of a changing of the tide, and the shift is required. I mean, our franchise requests are at a record high. Every 4 of the 10 franchise requests that comes in are real estate brokers asking about how they join the PropertyGuys.com family. They're jumping ship left, right, and center as far as we're concerned, trying to get onto our model. So, yeah, I mean, there's 100,000 across the country. Again, a $9 billion industry. We're just trying to displace that among homeowners, empower the homeowners to get a piece of that pie and shift to where we think the transaction should be held.
All right, Ken, great to have you here for this today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Ken LeBlanc, President and CEO, PropertyGuys.com. Stay with us after the break. We're busting open the case of the exploding Chinese watermelon.